Hi, this is Casey Roan, historian and board member with Maryland Milestones, ATHA. We're here at the fourth stop on our virtual women's suffrage bike tour. We're at the College Park Airport, the world's oldest continuously operating airport, to talk about suffrage aviators. Beginning in the 1910s, women suffragists began engaging in campaigns of physical activism to show their toughness and their resiliency and their capability, which they had to do to convince the men in power to grant them the right to vote. So they began engaging in these public outdoor physical campaigns, hiking like the women of the Army of the Hudson who passed through the Route 1 corridor, climbing mountains and swimming, and engaging in all sorts of outdoor public physical activity, which was pretty unusual for the wealthy white women who were engaging in these campaigns. It was quite a spectacle at the time, so it attracted a lot of attention and was really successful in bringing a lot of awareness to their cause and attracting a lot of sort of fevered media coverage that was really great in boosting attention to the suffrage movement. So one of the ways that they did this was through aviation. The world had seen its first airplane flight really pretty recently in 1903, and the first female American airplane passenger actually flew right here out of the College Park Airport in 1909. So this was a fairly new phenomenon to the world, and it was particularly new for something for women to be engaged in. Women suffragists began taking to the skies to attract attention. In 1913, they began doing pro-suffrage leaflet drops. They would fly over community events and populated areas to drop pro-suffrage literature from the sky. In 1916, they even bombed President Wilson's presidential yacht with a lit drop of suffrage literature from the sky. Not all women aviators were comfortable expressing their support for the controversial suffrage movement at a time where many of them were still trying to make their way in a new field that was resistant to their presence. The way was even harder for women of color who weren't admitted to American flight schools. Aviator Bessie Coleman traveled to France to earn her pilot's license in 1921, becoming the first woman of African American and Native American descent to hold a pilot's license.